foot 11, number 21, E. Number 25, at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, starting at point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, at guard, 6'3", number 3, CJ.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. A moment here to see the numbers for OG Anunoby.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Murray. They set a pick to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Murray against Hart. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Knocks it loose. Murray with it. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hart. Towns with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Hart from long range, connects from downtown.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. McCollum outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Outside Hart. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
For our fans in the stands, if you want a t-shirt, you know what you gotta do. Get that!
And New Orleans making a change here. Boston's checked in. All right, let's take a look at the best rebounding point guards over the last 10 games. DeJounte Murray is second.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
Here's Boston. Good on the shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bridges against McCollum. Bridges, left side. Up and over McCollum. Bridges misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Well, you know, usually you want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops a first.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double, someone you can build around.
And so Towns nails them both. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
What a setup by Murray out of the pick and roll. That is quality offense.
Here's Brunson. No points so far. Bridges outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Murray. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. And it's New York with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now here's Bridges. 29 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Outside Murray. Here's Messi, covered by Towns. To the middle. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock, with his first shot attempt. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hart's got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Messi. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Heads up play by Murray. He sees that the pick and roll gets someone open and sends them the ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. He's out there with Daniel Tice. Herb Jones out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Boston in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Brunson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Robinson-Earl, trailing by 4. Alvarado, the pass to Boston. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Boston. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 16, and it's New Orleans with another.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Here's McBride. Blocked! And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, and C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Achua with a screen. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Put your hands together. I can hear you for your dance team.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for Ryan. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McCollum outside. McCollum with a screen on Brunson. And it's Alvarado missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Hawkins. McCollum on the left side. Back to Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside McBride. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Knick lead.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by Bridges. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Hawkins can't get it to go. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Misi. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Robinson Earl, the pass to Hawkins. Launches a 3. The rebound by Sims. New York leading by 11. And here's Hart. He's got 5. Pass to McBride. Outside Brunson. Alvarado with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Robinson Earl. Back to Alvarado. Here's Robinson Earl. He's covered by Hart. Here's Hawkins. Sinks it from distance. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Right side Brunson going inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Brunson. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
McCollum taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And McCollum drops them both. Here's Payne. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Towns. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Terrific timing by Towns. He's right there to collect the ball and slam it down.
Murray scanning the floor. And he gets that one. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react down challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the New York Knicks.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
Yo, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. B-Ball Stars presents an intriguing Would You Rather about superpowers. Would you rather be able to be invisible or be able to fly, Kenny?
Come on. What's my nickname? I got to go with Flight. I'm the Jet. Come on, big dog. How about you?
I'm 7'1". This is my...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Magic, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 11. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, He's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
And it's New Orleans ball. Murray passes to McCollum, and it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for the dinner scare. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what you gotta do. So it's your move.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside Hart. Over Jones. Pelicans cleared away. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. With the teardrop. The rebound by Murray. And the Pelicans shooting the ball at 48% so far. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Towns up top. 6 points for him. Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bridges has got 5 points.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Murray with it. He has 6. Back to Jones. Over Hart. The Knicks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. McCollum against Bridges. High post Towns. Buries it down low. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans New Dance Team.
conversion for Anunoby. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
On defense, the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tice. Tice, a screen on Bridges. Here's Boston. Off target from three-point range. Knicks leading by 11. Outside McBride. High post Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Daniel Tice.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Green's checked in for New Orleans. And so Towns nails them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Alvarado right side. Murray, a screen on Toppin. And Alvarado gets it to go. Alvarado's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. Pass to Toppin. Towns outside. 58 seconds left in the third. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Hawkins is checked in for Murray. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Boston. Here's Hawkins. Tice sets a screen to the paint. And finished off by Tice.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside McBride. Fires from deep. Alvarado with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Boston. McBride covers. Here's Boston. And he can't get that one. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Jose Alvarado. Daniel Tice is out there with Javonte Green. And it's Hawkins in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Boston. Brunson defending. Alvarado, the pass to Hawkins. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Achua. Outside McBride. Here's the three. Pelicans cleared away. Now here's Alvarado. Outside. Green. Back to Alvarado. Here's Boston. Brunson defending. Beyond the arc. That one's down for Brunson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Tice, a screen on Brunson. Boston. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Achua can't hit. Pelicans trail by 8. Down low. Tipped. Left side McBride. Second shot opportunity. Achua gets the bucket.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Alvarado. Boston, pass to Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. McBride covers. And finished off by Tice.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Sims. Hart comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for McBride. And it's Bridges in for Payne. And that one misses. Knicks leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Tice outside. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Bridges against McCollum. Towns a screen on McCollum. Here's Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Brunson against Murray. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Misi. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hard passes to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray inside. Brunson defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you certainly don't have to worry about Murray shying away from contact. He'll come right at you.
For 2, DeJounte Murray.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
And Murray drops them both.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
It's tipped. On the break. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for New Orleans, CJ McCollum. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
A flashy ball handler at times, Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Murray against Brunson. Pass to Jones. Here's Murray. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, you can see the confidence that Murray plays with in these clutch moments.
Now Brunson. Hard up top. Pass to Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. There's the 3. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. Murray from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Misi. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
DeJounte Murray. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Bridges. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And the Pelicans call time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Jones. Let's go with a 3. And again, New Orleans no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Herbert Jones. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. Bridges hits them both.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.